Greetings, greetings, greetings to all my loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Empress Oracle's Real Talk with me, your favorite, sexiest, and realest spiritual advisor. So today we're going to talk about no friends in the industry. And this is a lesson learned for me yet again because, nobody is perfect. And one thing that we have to understand, especially being spiritual and on a spiritual journey, is you are constantly, always, on a daily basis, you're constantly learning so that you can evolve. You're always going to go through lessons where you may not listen to your intuition, or where spirit may guide you into certain situations, scenarios, or predicaments so that you can learn, so you can become a better person, and you can also pay it forward and help somebody else. So with that being said, this lesson that I learned was about having no friends in the industry. And the industry that I'm talking about is, I can't even say the tarot community because, I don't read tarot cards for people, okay? I don't do that. I feel like that is a niche that is highly oversaturated. And a lot of people who do read tarot cards, they have the wrong intentions, right? They're not doing it for the love. They're doing it for the likes. So me personally, I don't do that, but I do support the tarot community. So some months back on YouTube, I came across a young lady named Fairy Sagmother, real name Nylaja Simon. I came across her YouTube channel, and she was telling a story about, basically a spiritual warfare that she had been going through with her baby daddy and her experiences X, Y, and Z. And I was watching it and I was like, damn, I could relate, And she was just saying how at times when certain situations was going, how it had her mind going and how spirit would talk to her X, Y, and Z. And she was like wondering, was she crazy and stuff? So I messaged her like, no, you're not crazy. Don't take this video down, because she was thinking about taking it down. I said, don't do that because it can help a lot of people. This is your testimony, because a lot of people going through these things and they're too afraid to speak out about it. Right? But you putting this story, you posting this, is going to be for other people to speak their truth. No matter how crazy it sounds, because the supernatural does happen, regardless of what people care to believe, right? So from there, I started watching her videos, and I was supporting her, showing love, because that's what I do. If I like you and I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Okay? I fuck with you the long way until something happens or you fuck up. Right? Whether we naturally go our separate ways or you do some shit to cross me and that communication is not where I thought it would be. Other than that, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna ride or die. Period. I'm one of the realest people you will ever meet. Don't let the hair and nails fool you. I'm real as fuck. So, with that being said, I started supporting her. I started giving her words of encouragement, because that's what I do. I'm a motivational speaker as well. I speak life into people. I speak life into people's passions, right? That is part of my purpose, part of my mission, is for those who don't feel confident enough to move forward in their purpose. Because I am a seer and I can see, it is up to me to pour into you as I see fit, paying it forward, because nobody did that for me. So that's what I started doing, right? And I looked at her as a soul sister. I even started calling her sis, which I'll never do again, by the way. I started calling her sis because I felt as though she was a soul sister of mine, right? And as I'm watching her, I'm seeing the things that she may be going through that I have been through, right? Because everybody can relate on a certain aspect. So she orders from my website, on my Etsy boutique. I make crystals, oils, body butters, all natural, all with positive intention, made with love, and they truly work. Not only do I have an online business, I also conduct business in person as well. Okay? That is how I know my products work. Not just my word for it. The proof is in the pudding. So anywho, she started ordering from me. First, she ordered a necklace from me. It was a black tourmaline necklace with an abstract butterfly design on it, made with copper wire. She ordered it from me. She was wearing the necklace while she was recording her videos, because she's a tarot reader in the tarot community on YouTube, and her channel is Fairy Sagmother. So she was wearing it and it was looking lovely. Then I noticed one day she was wearing it and it looked as though the wire was popped. And I said, that's odd. Now, any true spiritualist knows whenever you have a protective stone, right? And your stone works, it's gonna break in some way, shape, or form. And that's how you know that it basically, whatever negative energy was around, whatever it was supposed to protect you from, it's done its job, right? You don't believe me? Ask somebody who is deeper into esoteric metaphysical knowledge if you don't believe me, right? I didn't say anything, but I did inquire because I had also, when I mailed her stuff, I had received a channel message from her ancestors to give her. So I sent her the message, right? And I also, in the message that I wrote her, I also told her, you know, you have some negative energies around you, X, Y, and Z. It's not me. But I'm going to fall back until you realize who's who and what's what. Now, that was in the beginning of our friendship, relationship, whatever you would like to call it. Okay. So when I messaged her and I inquired about it, she said, yeah, you know, the necklace broke, but I know it's powerful because I used it on the baby or whatever, and he had been constipated and he took a shit, X, Y, Z. That's not important. So I was like, okay. And she had also ordered a bracelet from me, and she said the bracelet is starting to fray. I said, okay, no problem. I apologize for that. You know, the bracelet has been sitting for a while, so that's understandable. Return it to me and I will repair it free of cost, no charge. And she did, and she was quite pleased. Now, that does happen in business. Okay, from there we move forward with our relationship, with our friendship, with our sisterhood, or so I thought. And now, throughout this time, you know, I would watch her, and I know personally when you look good, you feel good. We had conversations and everything, right? So therefore, I knew that she was a single mother just like me, with children, trying to make her way. And nobody has helped me along my journey. I'm a single mother as well. I have 2 children. Nobody has helped me throughout my life. Instead, people have done the exact opposite. They have tried to tear me down. They have tried to fill my head with doubts, make me feel like I'm not worthy. People have even gone so far as to ignore me with my obvious skills and talents that can actually benefit them, right? Because once you talk to me, you get to know me, you realize I like to make things beautiful. I like to make people beautiful. I like to change people's mindset. I like to speak life into people. Ask any of my exes, even the ones that hate me. They honestly, truly cannot say anything bad about me because everything that I do is from the heart. And one thing about me, I'm not fucking fake. If I'm not feeling you, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass. There's absolutely no reason why I would want to be a fake person to anybody. I feel as though the hair and the nails are enough. You feel me? In this world full of fakes, somebody got to be real around this motherfucker. So I would message her, and I told her, I said, you know what? For some reason, every time a female orders from my website, who knows me personally or who we interact with, they always end up betraying me. I said that to her, and she was like, oh no, I would never. And I said, okay, cool. All right. But now, keep in mind, guys, because I don't pull tarot cards, a lot of people feel as though my gifts are not real. I am truly psychic. I was born this way. I'm a seer. I see things. I'm an energy healer, and I'm also an energy reader. And one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. Women lie, men lie, but that energy, it does not lie. So moving forward, right, I kept asking her, like, you know, is everything okay? Are you okay? Are you good? Sometimes I would see she would slack off, you know, with her posting and stuff. And I'm said to her, I said, no, sis, you have something going here. Keep moving forward. I even gave her ideas, the way, in all aspects, in every way, shape, or form, that I wish that I had help, that I wish that somebody could have told me, like, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I said, you know what? Let me pay it forward with my fellow intuitive single mother, right? Because, you know, I'm trying to unfuck myself. I'm starting my life over. I'm building. I'm rebuilding because people have been trying to tear me down all these 39 years, and I see her struggling. She's trying to rebuild so that she does not have to go through some of the bullshit that I went through. I helped her out. I said, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Yes, I'm a budding entrepreneur, and my business has been slow because I have had so many haters who have tried everything from, you know, tearing me down verbally to black magic to stop my business from thriving. And yet I rise. I keep pushing forward because what God promised to me, nobody can take away from me. And I saw something special in her. I saw a little bit of me in her. okay? Because I could tell she was hiding behind her big clothes. I could tell her confidence wasn't where it should be. And not now, but there have been times in my past where I have felt that way, where I have tried to hide myself and everything, where I did not let my true beauty and who I really was on the inside show for the world, okay? But once I realized that and I started letting this light shine, yeah, I got more haters and stuff, but you know what? I feel even better living in my truth, being my true self. Y'all don't like this shine, put your fucking shades on or look the fuck away. All right, so I tried to speak life into my good sis. We would message, and she was one of my best clients. One of my best clients, okay? Buying my items, left rave reviews and everything. Now, mind you, my little business, because it's starting, okay? My prosperous business does not have that many orders, but it is 5 stars, right? 5-star ratings, because everybody who has ordered from me has been satisfied. Every single person. I ain't never put out a product I don't like. I stand 100% behind my shit, right? So, of course, we're interacting, and she's messaging me. She's like, oh, I love it, X, Y, and Z. But I also started realizing, as I was supporting her on her tarot channel, I noticed all of her readings were about me. Every single one was about me. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best person in the world, but I am the shit. I'm the shit, period, okay? Because I'm real, I'm me, I have a pure heart, and I move with love, and I'm always blessed, and it shows, But I also, as I said, I'm an energy reader. I started realizing, you feel when people are in your energy. I would feel her in my energy, right? But I still would ignore that, and I still would move forward with love and positive intentions. I would pray about everything. Before I would do it. If I did something for myself, or if I saw opportunity for myself, or if I made a new product that I knew would help better me, I would send her some, okay? And I would say, hey, try this out. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? What do you think I should charge? What do you think I should do for the pricing? Just for some feedback, because I personally was trying to build a family of sorts, right? Of like-minded individuals with similar gifts, because it seems to be such a competitive niche when it should not be, because people are using their God-given gifts, creativity, and talent. And if we decided to work together instead of being ops, just imagine how much further we would go. Just imagine, right? And I'm older than this young lady, so I decided to be an example. Right? Now I'm also a shaman, guys. Okay? I am also a shaman. I'm very much a healer. So I said to her, hey, I think that you should, I gave her some suggestions for business, like, hey, why don't you do this and that? Because you have these talents, why don't you expound on it? That's what you do when you don't know what to do with yourself. You expound on the God-given talents that you were blessed with. That's what you do. Okay, I don't know if she had any other cheerleaders that had her back the way I did, but let me tell you something, I did 100%, because that is the kind of person that I am. If you ever see me show love to anybody, it's real. Because if I don't love you, if I don't like you, it will be crickets. Okay, it will be crickets. So anywho, I even sent her herbs to aid her in her magic and her manifestations for her business endeavors and stuff. And she's thanking me, oh so grateful, right? And she's like, oh yes, when I come out with my products, I got you. And I said, anywho, it's a lot that was said, but I posted the receipts on TikTok if you would like to look those up. It is pinned on TikTok. You can't miss it. There's all the receipts. You can pause each frame and you can read everything, right? But this was a lesson to me how there really is no friends in the industry, because I continued moving forward with everything that I did for her, everything that I sent for her, anything that she ordered off of my website was made with positive, good intentions, right? With love and light, because that's what I do. And I would pray, and I said, okay, Lord, I have these feelings about this young lady. Something is not right, regardless of what her mouth is saying, because I came to her and I asked her, like, hey, you acting funny? And she was like, oh, I would never do anything like that to you. I would never betray you. I love you. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take your word for it. Because what else can I do? Time will tell, right? But I know my intuition. It's always on point. That shit is on point. I don't care what anybody says. That's why I stand behind me. I stand behind my ancestors and my spirit guides and what they tell me. Anywho, moving on, my ancestors had to come to me in a dream and they was like, fall back, fall back, fall back. And they showed me her. I'm not going to say what they showed me, but they showed me her true colors. So you know what I did? I fell the fuck back. I fell back. Quietly too. All I did, I stopped following her on TikTok. I unsubscribed from her YouTube and I sat back and waited. Because if somebody truly has pure intentions, if the relationship is true, first and foremost, you're going to come and be like, yo, what's good? If you know you have no ulterior motives or anything, you're going to come like, yo, what's good? What happened? At least I know I would. If you my bitch and I fuck with you, I say I love you and something happened and all of a sudden it's not that anymore, I'm going to be like, what's good, sis? What's good? Okay, no, that did not happen. But also too, I also felt like if she saw that I unfollow her on those things, she knows why. Because I'm also a highly communicative person. You guys see that? Y'all see me? Y'all know I'll say what I have to say. So I came to her before and I said, hey, you know, the vibe's not right. What's good? And all else failed and she was wondering why. Hell, bitch, you psychic. Ain't you pull your fucking cards and they could tell you if you still have any questions since you don't want to come talk to me. Do you know what this young lady did? This young lady went, once she realized that I pulled my energy away from her, right? Because it is my energy. And unless I personally give you access to my energy, shame on you for trying to be an energy vampire. Shame on you for always trying to be in my energy. Shame on you for doing your tarot readings based off of my energy. So let me take that shit away. Thank you, ma'am. This is mine. I'll take that. Thank you. Is what I did. Do you know what this young lady did? She went, as soon as she realized, this was yesterday, she went onto my website, onto my Etsy, and every order that she purchased, she went and changed her reviews, okay? She went and changed her reviews to horrible reviews, dropped my 5-star rating down to a 3-star rating. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The spiritual oils, which I have the receipts on TikTok of her saying how good it is and how much she loves it, she said it broke her out. The 3 bracelets that she recently purchased from me, that she's on her videos talking about, oh, she loves them, she commented that they were broken. Okay? All right? The other bracelet that was frayed, bad intentions, and XYZ. Y'all can go ahead and look the shit up because I also posted it on my website, on my Etsy, because I cannot take off those slanderous and false defamatory reviews that she posted, but I will stand up for myself because I ain't no punk bitch. So I also posted the truth on there. So if you would like to see those receipts, you can also go on Etsy as well. Alrighty? Now, mind you, Miss Ma'am, being a businesswoman, kudos to you. She made herself a spray where she said, when people spray that shit, their true colors is gonna come out. Well, I guess your true colors did come out because you sprayed that shit on yourself and look at you acting all ugly. Shame on you. Okay? For somebody who I have literally tried to be what I would like a sister to be to me. Whether it's a soul sister or a physical flesh sister. What I would like somebody to be to me is what I decided to be to her. To you. Because I know you watching, bitch. Right? And you let your emotions and you let the devil and every other negative energy use you to try to tear me down when you know my struggles. You know what I've been through because we have had personal conversations, and I have even told you to pull your tarot cards to confirm what I'm saying so you know I'm not a fucking liar. You know I speak the truth. You know everything that I have worked so hard for. So many people have tried to take from me and tear me down. And you turn around out of your flared up emotions when you know you wrong, and you try to tear down my business that's just now getting its footing, right? You decided you wanted to hit me where you felt like it would hurt. Let me tell you something, sister girl. I will always be blessed. Just because you don't see it, just because I don't post my blessings on the internet, please believe I am blessed and I am at peace because I am a good person on the inside. All right? I am real on the inside. I have a pure heart and pure intentions. And dealing with you, let me know, right? Of course, if they're not hating, you're not doing something right. But that also let me know that I'm on the right path, and you feel very, very threatened by my business that I have been fighting to keep, right? You feel threatened and you're just starting out. You know what? You exposed yourself. You definitely dusted yourself, Miss Fairy Sad Mother, with your own fucking truth dust. And the ugly person that you really are on the inside came the fuck out. It came out. Now I hope your supporters see this shit. I hope they do. All right? Because how can you call yourself a up and coming businesswoman? Real business people, they don't have to do things to try to sabotage people, especially when there's lies. Especially when they are lies, and I have receipts. Ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm very disappointed in you because when I saw you, I felt as though I saw me back when I was broken. That's what I saw. And my heart went out for you and I sympathized for you. And everything I did was genuinely out of love. Let me tell you something. God does not play about his children, okay? And when you do things with pure intentions, with love, and people turn around to purposely try to sabotage you just because they're bitter, angry, and mad, I don't gotta say the rest. Just know karma gonna make her rounds, bitch. Just know that. You should be ashamed of yourself. What kind of example are you setting? What kind of example are you setting? Right? You have children. The same way you're a single mother trying to make it, so am I. How dare you? How dare you? But you know what? You also help to prove me correctly. But all I can do is think about my video, right? Poverty mindset in the minority. Everything that was given to you to help you, you turned around and tried to sabotage it. That's a poverty mindset, trying to sabotage somebody else's money just because you feel a way because I stopped talking to you. Grow the fuck up, bitch. And besides that, guys, I also learned that it is best when you know that you have pure intentions and a good heart. Sometimes you have to feed people with a long handle spoon. Sometimes don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Sometimes don't overgive to people because then they will try to latch on to your energy and they will definitely lash out like you are the bad guy when you pull that good, pure energy away. So that was a lesson for me. No friends in the industry, guys. No friends in the industry. That was a lesson for me. From now on, I will only associate myself with people who are truly like-minded individuals in the fact that they are already successful. They are already where they need to be, so that therefore in turn they can mentor me, because the people that I am trying to bring up are crabs in the barrel. That's their mentality. And we can't have that moving forward. So learn from my mistake and don't fuck with the fakes. There's no friends in the industry. And also too, with that being said, please go ahead and check me out, if you don't mind, on Etsy at Empress Oracle Shop. If you don't want to, that's okay as well. Trust and believe. Guys, I have so many haters, so many people that want to see me fail. It's not going to happen. If you do not want to support my Etsy, by all means, you do not have to. Okay? But if you do, check me out on Etsy at Empress Oracle Shop, because there I have pure, intentionally made quality items, crystals for your walk in life with descriptions on how they help you spiritually and medically. There I have my butters, okay, for everything that you need, oils, everything that you need for your spiritual journey, so that you can become a better person and not a crab in the barrel like Fairy Sad Mother, aka Nylaja Simon. You guys be blessed, and I love you all, okay?